Hey there, warriors. Welcome to Personal Development Coach, the channel dedicated to empowering you to conquer life's challenges and unleash your full potential. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that impacts us all, manipulation. Let's face it, we've all encountered those individuals who seem to have a knack for getting what they want, often at our expense. They twist words, play on emotions, and leave us feeling drained and defeated. But I'm here to tell you, you don't have to be a victim. In this powerful video, I'm going to equip you with 7 game-changing techniques to outsmart manipulators and reclaim your power. We're going to dismantle their tactics, fortify your defenses, and empower you to navigate these situations with confidence and grace. So, if you're ready to break free from the chains of manipulation and step into your true power, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more life-altering content, and let's embark on this journey together. Manipulators are masters of disguise, employing subtle tactics that often go unnoticed until we're caught in their web. One of their most potent weapons? The dreaded guilt trip. You know the feeling, that heavy weight of obligation, that nagging voice in your head telling you you're not doing enough. Manipulators excel at triggering these feelings, making you feel responsible for their emotions and choices. This is not about genuine concern, my friends, it's about control. Let's say a co-worker constantly forgets deadlines, leaving you to pick up the slack. When you confront them, they respond with, "I'm so overwhelmed, I don't know what I'd do without you. You're the only one who understands." Sound familiar? Recognize this tactic for what it is, a manipulation maneuver designed to exploit your empathy. Instead of giving in, set clear boundaries. Remember, you are not responsible for other people's emotions or actions. Ever feel like you're losing your mind in a conversation? Like your version of reality is being questioned and undermined? Welcome to the insidious world of gaslighting. Gaslighting is a manipulation tactic designed to make you doubt your own sanity and perceptions. The manipulator will deny your memories, twist your words, and present a false narrative, leaving you feeling confused and questioning your own judgment. Imagine this. You share a concern with your partner, who then flat out denies the event ever occurred. They might say you're imagining things or that never happened. You're being too sensitive. This deliberate attempt to distort your reality is a major red flag. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Therefore, guard accordingly, and take care that you entertain no notions unsuitable to virtue and reasonable nature." Trust your gut, my friends. If something feels off, it probably is. Now that we've exposed some common manipulative tactics, it's time to build our defenses. And the most powerful weapon in our arsenal? Boundaries. Boundaries are the invisible lines we draw to protect our physical, emotional, and mental well-being. They are the non-negotiable limits we set to define what we will and will not tolerate in our relationships and interactions. Think of boundaries as the fence around your property. They send a clear message. This is my space, and these are the rules for entering. Without strong boundaries, manipulators have free rein to walk all over us. But here's the thing, setting boundaries is not about being selfish or controlling others. It's about respecting ourselves and our needs. It's about recognizing that our well-being is just as important as anyone else's. Setting boundaries is a powerful first step, but it's only half the battle. The true test lies in consistently enforcing those boundaries, even when it's uncomfortable. Manipulators are experts at testing limits. They'll push and prod, trying to find cracks in your defenses. The moment you cave, they know they've found a weakness they can exploit. Let's say you've set a boundary with a friend who constantly asks for favors but rarely reciprocates. When you politely decline their latest request, they unleash the waterworks, guilt-tripping you with, "I thought you were my friend." Real friends help each other out. This is a pivotal moment, my friends. Will you crumble under pressure or stand firm in your power? Consistency is key. Reiterate your boundary calmly and firmly, and don't give in to manipulation tactics. Becoming a master persuader isn't just about spotting tactics, it's about understanding your own triggers and vulnerabilities. Manipulators are like heat-seeking missiles looking for emotional weak points. Identify these triggers to disarm them. Shine a light on your psyche and say, I see you, I understand you. This is about empowerment and self-mastery. Carl Jung, the father of analytical psychology, once said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Powerful words, right? And they apply perfectly here. When you're unaware of your own triggers, you're essentially at the mercy of anyone who knows how to push them. It's like walking through a minefield blindfolded. You might get lucky for a while, but eventually you're going to hit something explosive. But when you take the time to map out those mines, to understand where they are and how they work, you can navigate that field with confidence and precision. That's the power of self-awareness. It's about taking control of your emotional responses rather than letting them control you. It's about developing that unshakable inner strength that allows you to stand firm in the face of manipulation. Remember, manipulators rely on your blind spots. They rely on you reacting instinctively, emotionally. But when you cultivate self-awareness, you take away that power. You become a conscious creator of your own destiny, and that is an incredibly powerful place to be. Now let's talk about critical thinking. This is about becoming a master detective of your own life, learning to separate fact from fiction. Manipulators twist narratives and use emotional appeals to cloud your judgment. They're like car salesmen hiding engine trouble with a shiny paint job. Stop, think, and ask tough questions to avoid being misled. Engage your critical thinking skills and step into the clear light of reason. When someone's laying down a line of BS, there's no better disinfectant than cold, hard facts. Don't be afraid to ask for evidence, for data, for concrete examples to back up their claims. And if they can't provide it, well, that speaks volumes, doesn't it? Remember, manipulators often rely on generalizations, half-truths and outright lies to get what they want, but when you demand objective data, you're essentially calling their bluff. You're forcing them to either back up their claims or back down. This isn't about being confrontational, it's about being discerning. It's about making informed decisions based on logic and evidence, not emotional manipulation. And trust me, when you start demanding evidence, when you start asking the tough questions, manipulators will quickly learn that you're not an easy target. Remember, knowledge is power. The more informed you are, the less susceptible you are to manipulation. So do your research, gather the facts, and let logic be your guide. We've talked about self-awareness and critical thinking. Now let's discuss asserting your perspective with confidence. Manipulators thrive on silence. They need you to doubt yourself, but you are not voiceless. You have a right to your perspective. Assert yourself to limit manipulators. It's like shining a light on a cockroach. Assertiveness isn't aggression. Communicate needs and boundaries clearly. Say no without guilt, express your opinion and stand your ground. Embrace this truth to resist manipulation and live authentically. You know, it's not always about what you say, but how you say it. Your body language, your tone of voice, your eye contact. These non-verbal cues speak volumes, especially when you're dealing with manipulators. They're like sharks, always circling, looking for any sign of weakness or uncertainty. So how do you project confidence even when you don't feel it? Stand tall, shoulders back, chin up. Make eye contact, not in a staring contest, but with a sense of calm assurance. And speak clearly, firmly, without hesitation. Your voice is your instrument, so use it with purpose and power. Remember, confidence is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And the more confident you appear, the less likely manipulators are to target you. They're looking for easy prey, not someone who's going to stand up for themselves and their beliefs. So own your space, own your voice, own your truth. The world needs to hear what you have to say. And when you speak with confidence and conviction, you not only disarm manipulators, you inspire others to do the same. We've talked about setting boundaries, owning your power and thinking critically. But you know what else is incredibly powerful? Reaching out for support. You don't have to go through this alone. Sometimes just talking to someone you trust, someone who gets it, can completely shift your perspective. They can see the situation with fresh eyes, offer insights you might have missed, and remind you of your own strength. Think about it. When you're facing a challenge, do you try to muscle through it alone? Or do you ask for help? Remember, asking for help isn't a weakness, it's a sign of true strength. It shows you're committed to growth and willing to do whatever it takes to break free from manipulation. So who are the people in your life who lift you up, who believe in you, who you can truly be yourself around? Reach out to them. Share what you're going through. Let them be your rock. Now, you might be thinking, I don't have a big support system, and that's okay. There are so many ways to find the support you need. One powerful way is to join a support group, either online or in person. Being around others who understand what you're going through, who've faced similar challenges, can be incredibly validating and empowering. Remember, you are not alone in this. Millions of people have experienced manipulation and millions have broken free. There are communities out there ready to welcome you with open arms, to offer guidance and to celebrate your victories. So do your research. Find a group that resonates with you. Show up, be vulnerable, and watch as you gain strength and clarity from the collective wisdom of the group. Remember, we're stronger together. This next technique is crucial, folks. It's about taking back your power by mastering your emotions. We're talking about emotional detachment. Now, detachment doesn't mean you don't care. It's not about becoming cold or indifferent. It's about recognizing that you can't control other people's actions, but you can control your reactions. When you allow a manipulator to dictate your emotions, you give them power over you. But when you practice emotional detachment, you're essentially saying, you can't push my buttons anymore. Think of it this way. You're observing the situation from a place of calm and clarity, like you're watching a movie. You can see the manipulation tactics for what they are, and you refuse to get caught up in the drama. So how do you practice emotional detachment? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to how you react to the manipulator. What emotions are they triggering in you? Once you've identified the triggers, you can start to reframe your thinking. Remember, their behavior is a reflection of them, not you. As the great philosopher Seneca once said, the greatest remedy for anger is delay. Take a step back, breathe. Give yourself time to process before reacting. This will allow you to respond from a place of strength and composure rather than being controlled by your emotions. Remember, emotional detachment is a skill, and like any skill, it takes practice. But the more you practice, the more freedom and power you'll experience in all areas of your life. Congratulations! You've now learned 7 powerful techniques to outsmart manipulators and reclaim your power. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. Keep practicing these techniques, keep refining your skills, and never stop believing in your own strength. You have the power to create healthy, fulfilling relationships, and I'm so excited for you to experience the freedom and peace that comes with reclaiming your power. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel for more empowering content. Thank you for watching, and stay empowered.